Hey guys, this is Corey at Custom RV in Amarillo, Texas, and today I have a pair of new arrivals to show you. These are the 2022 Salem FSX by Forest River, model 178BHSK and BHSKX. And really the big difference between the two is one's fiberglass and one's aluminum. And I'll show you, once we get to the exterior tour, we'll kind of take a look at each exterior and explain the differences and the benefits of each. But for the interior, they're exactly the same. We're going to take a look at the fiberglass one that you see here in front of you, and I'll post a link down below to our quick tour of one of these so you can kind of get an idea of if this is the right floor plan for you before you take the time to watch our 15-20 minute long video tour. This is by far their most popular camper in the FSX series. It's going to feature double over double bunks, an outside kitchen, U-dinette, tons of storage, a 190 watt solar panel, tons of other cool features and options. And man, if you're looking for a small camper, this is definitely one you're going to want to pay attention to. Let's go ahead now. We'll jump onto the inside. We'll start in the living area, then we'll circle back around and take a look at the exteriors of these two. Alright guys, so as we step inside of here, I have the slide out closed right now. And first thing I'm going to touch on is you're probably thinking, well, this Murphy bed, it can't come down during transit. And the nice thing is that with this floor plan, it is engineered so perfectly that this bed can flip down and be used in transit, which is a very nice feature. It's basically gonna come right to the edge of that outlet, so it just barely clears the slide out, which is nice. And if we look in here, you'll notice you have plenty of room to get in here, get to the U-dinette. You can get to all of the kitchen storage. You kind of have to do a sideways travel trailer two-step. You can get to the refrigerator, and just so you know, it doesn't open all the way, but it does open. And you can get back here to the bunks if you need to. And really, you don't lose out on anything, because the way this bathroom door opens, you can have more than enough room to get back in here and get to the bathroom. So overall, this one is going to pass the travel accessibility test with flying colors. And if I can not bump into stuff while I'm trying to film, that would be great. But with that being said, let's go ahead, open up this slide out, and take a look at the living area. And I always tell all my customers, when you have a slide out in a camper, it feels like you're gaining 2 inches or more for every inch deep the slide out is. I mean, just take a look at how much extra floor space you gain. It just opens up so nicely. So with this particular trailer in your slide out, you are going to have a U-dinette, as we kind of discussed previously. If we look down at the bottom underneath there, you'll notice that there is no carpet in the slide out. There's no carpet in this camper whatsoever, which is such a nice feature. It's very easy to clean, easy to, keep the kids from staining the carpet like you have sometimes in these bigger campers. This dinette will make down into a very large bed. You can sleep easily 2 kids, 1 to 2 adults there. And I love that big picture window. Now, you can kind of see a trailer next to us. Hopefully, you're not looking at another trailer at your campsite, but I get it. Some people go to RV parks. And if we take a look over here, right back over there where your thermostat for your furnace and those USB ports are, that is where your TV will go. And so if you take a seat on the couch, you have a pretty good viewing angle. If you're going to mount a TV over there, I would suggest a swing arm mount. That way it can kind of face the dinette a little better. And that would cure the problem of, if you have the bed down and the dinette in use, then, you can still see the TV. This does have a full 13,500 BTU Coleman air conditioner, so that's going to be a little quieter than, say, a Dometic. And this is so smart. I love that they put this vent fan up here. This is just a very nice feature. It's going to help exhaust some of that cooking heat and things of that sort. And again, just to give you a little better look at the TV connections, you have some right there. And then you are going to have your thermostat for your furnace, as well as a couple USB ports right there. Those are really handy. Now, if we look up top here, your thermostatic controls for your air conditioner are going to be on the air conditioner itself. We'll come back to the kitchen here in just a little bit, but I kind of want to give you just a nice preview there. Your furnace is going to be down in that bottom left corner of the screen. And then down below your refrigerator, you are going to have your breakers and fuses. Now, with this floor plan, you have a Murphy bed. And we're seeing it in daytime mode currently. In the next clip, we'll see what it looks like when it's made down. But a couple of detail things. Number one, this is the best way to get a sofa and a dinette in under 30 foot. And really, this one being 22 feet is way underneath that. But you don't have the extra length, weight, and cost of a super slide, yet you still have the same super slide seating, which is very nice. And I like that you have these two tables here. You've got household and USB ports on both sides, and I'll probably mention that again. If we're going to be ultra picky, you don't have very many windows on the campsite of your RV, but in a bunkhouse, I think most people are going to be okay with that. So alright guys, let's go ahead now and let me fold this Murphy bed down and show you what it looks like in nighttime mode. So with the Murphy bed down, one thing you'll notice, this is a 60 by 74 inch camper queen. Now, there's not really a way to upgrade the mattress as far as for a full queen, but to my knowledge, Denver Mattress makes some pretty decent camper queen mattress replacements for these, so just keep that in mind. But you'll notice a couple of detailed things. Firstly, you have some household and USB outlets over here, which is a very nice touch. And same thing over here. You've got a handy outlet right there, perfect for the dinette or the bed, which is again a really nice touch. But with that out of the way, let's go ahead now and we'll open up all this storage and take a look at the kitchen. Okay guys, so I've got all the storage opened up here, and I want to start above the bed. So up here you have a nice long cabinet, perfect for some extra items that you want to put up there. It's not the deepest in the world, but it's better than no storage. And one of the benefits of this being a 7.5 foot wide camper is you get this extra kick of storage here. So if we look in here, you are going to have your portable Bluetooth speaker that comes with the trailer down there. But as we pan up here, you'll notice that you have a little bit of hanging storage, which is very nice. And so many little campers don't have good hanging storage. As we come back around over here, you will notice this is where your control panel is. So you've got your slide out and awning controls, your water pump, water heater, and some lighting controls. And then down here, this one has the extended power package. And what that gets you is a 190 watt solar panel. You're also going to get this 30 amp charge controller as we see here, and a battery from the factory, which is very nice. If we take a look over here in the dinette, you do have storage underneath both sides. I just have the one side open, that way I don't trip over it like an idiot. Again, with me being as clumsy as I am, I would definitely do that. So if we look down here, you'll notice that you have really good storage back in there, and it loops all the way back around. You are going to have some good storage underneath the bunks there. And before we get to the rest of the kitchen, I do want to talk about the bunks here. So these are double over double bunks, and again, this is another area where the 7.5 foot wide nature of this floor plan really comes into play, because most of the time you only get single bunks in a 7 foot wide camper. So this is 6 inches wider than a narrow body, and it really opens up. It's just nice. So notice you have all kinds of breeze windows. Each bunk is going to have a light and a USB port, as you can see there. And of course, I forgot to turn on the light there. But it's nice to see double over double bunks in a single axle camper. If we take a look in here, you'll notice that you do have a 10.7 cubic foot 12 volt compressor fridge. This is by Everchill. And Salem was actually, and Wildwood, same thing, in case you didn't know that. They just have different decals. But Salem and Wildwood were the first major brand to adopt these 10.7 cubic foot fridges as standard. And it really caused a wave of these throughout the whole industry. Mainly because you can actually run these in most states now going down the road. Since running propane going down the road is becoming more and more illegal in states. They also only use 3 amps of power when they're down to temp. They use, 9 to 10 amps of power when they're cooling. And then over here in this kitchen, you've got a nice chunk of storage over here. This is a removable shelf if you want to take it out. And then you're going to have your microwave and hood range up there as well. If you look down, you have a simple 2-burner cooktop from Furrion. Or I believe that's maybe Greystone, one of the two. And then you have all pressed membrane thermal foil style countertops. Nice high-rise faucet. Apparently I'm hitting the camera on stuff. You're also going to have a 1-basin sink with the nice covers there. And then if we drop down, you'll notice some good storage there. Back behind these 2 panels on the bottom is going to be where things like your water pump and water heater are located. So basically they don't want shifting cargo to damage those. And then no kitchen is complete without a drawer. And Salem gives you a drawer, which is very nice. And it is a full extension plywood box, ball bearing drawer guided drawer, which is what you would expect. Alright guys, with that being said, let's go ahead now. We'll take a look at the bathroom. Then we'll circle back around to the outside and take a look at the difference between Platinum and normal. So alright guys, as we step into the bathroom, this is a very simple but very effective bathroom. So as you can see, you have plenty of room around that toilet. That is a plastic toilet, and normally I would say I would prefer a porcelain toilet, but with the limited cargo capacity on this trailer, I'm okay with that. You can see you have a nice 30 by 36 inch shower with the ABS shower surround, and which is very nice. You are also going to have the combination vent and skylight, and that is a powered vent as well. So as we spin back around, you have a nice medicine cabinet. I would have liked to see this on an angle, just because to use the mirror, you kind of have to stand in the doorway. But I get it, they're trying to be as cost effective as they can. You're going to have a GFI protected outlet, nice sink, thermal foil style countertops, and then if we open this cabinet down here, you are going to notice you have some pretty good storage in there. So okay guys, that's going to wrap it up for the interior of the 178 BHSK and BHSKX, because again, as previously stated, the interiors are the same. The difference is only exterior. So let's go ahead now and we'll jump onto the outside, talk about a couple of the differences between the two, and we'll see what you think. Let me know which one you prefer. Do you prefer the standard series or do you prefer the platinum series? Alright guys, so we're back on the outside of the 2022 Salem FSX model 178. So real quick, I do want to talk about the difference between the Platinum and the Standard series. So as you can see here, the Platinum has that smooth fiberglass sidewall. You still are going to have the smooth aluminum front nose sweep, so that doesn't change between the two. The benefits of the Platinum is it offers greater impact resistance from hail and things of that sort. It is a little bit heavier. This one comes in about 4,171 pounds, and it does cost a little bit more. Now, as we move over here to the Standard series with the aluminum corrugated sidewall, this is going to be a little bit cheaper, a little bit lighter weight at 4,009 pounds, but you run the risk of getting hail damage on it, or hail dents. So that's basically the difference between the two. Everything else, again, is the same. And let me know down in the comment section, which one do you prefer? So starting up front, you are going to have power tongue jacks on both of these. We've optioned that in. A manual tongue jack is the standard. You're also going to have a single 20-pound propane tank, and you're both going to have a battery as part of that solar package, and a handy battery disconnect to kill all 12-volt power to the unit. Both are going to have 4 corner stabilizer jacks. They are manual. And then a very nice change for 2022 is these are now magnetic holdbacks, which is nice. If we look down in here, you can see you have a pretty decent pass-through storage. I wish they would put a door on the other side to make it a true pass-through storage, but if you get some longer totes, that would definitely help get things in and out of there. As we come back here, pardon, it's kind of tight, but back here you've got your city water black tank flush, which is a very nice feature on a little aluminum or a standard series camper. You are going to have a 30 amp detachable power cord on the Platinum series. That is the other main difference. The standard series is going to have a hardwired cord, and then you've got your cable satellite hookups over here. And then notice you do have rear jacks and your gray and black terminations. As we kind of back up here, this will give you another good comparison between the two. So you can see that you've got the aluminum siding on the left and the fiberglass on the right. Both are going to have a spare tire carrier, 4-inch square tubular bumper, outside shower, which is another thing you don't see on these smaller campers. You usually get a black tank flush or an outside shower, not both. And then both are going to have a backup camera prep, so should you wish to add one. As we come over here onto the camp side of the trailer, first thing you'll notice, you do have a very nice sized power awning that is going to have LED light strips in it as well. And then right here you've got your small little outside kitchen, propane quick connect down below. You are going to have a Suburban Elite Series griddle and a mini refrigerator. Handy power outlet right there as well. And you're also going to have your 6-gallon gas only water heater, as well as your freshwater inlet. Both of these are going to have the dual steps, the friction hinge door, and the larger entry assist handle, which is a very nice touch to help you get in and out of the camper. So all right guys, that's going to wrap it up for the exterior of the 2022 Salem FSX model 178BHS and BHSKX. Let me know down in the comment section, which one do you prefer? Do you like the standard series? It saves you a little bit of weight, a little bit less money. Or do you prefer the ultra popular Platinum series? If you have any questions about these particular units, or if you'd like pricing and availability, I'll post a link down in the description box below. I'll also post a link to our quick tour down below in case you want to fly through this a lot quicker than this video. You can also give us a call with any questions at 806-335-2336, or you can shoot me an email at contact@custom-rv.com. As always guys, at Custom RV, we don't do any hidden dealer fees. We leave that up to the bigger box dealers. And we know that RVs are made for women, so men can go camping. Again guys, we thank you very much for watching. We hope that you enjoyed. If you do me a favor, hit that like button down below if you enjoyed this tour. And please, if you have not subscribed, feel free to hit that subscribe and notification bell down below. That'll help you stay up to date on all of our new content that we have coming out, like these new Salem FSX units. And again guys, we thank every single one of you who's subscribed and watched our videos. We hope that you enjoyed. We hope to see you out on our lot very soon, and have a wonderful rest of your day.